Welcome back to Mega Stadiums. Today, we're diving into the exciting new stadium projects taking over Italy's football scene. From Milan's ambitious plans to reshape San Siro, to the innovative designs coming to Bologna, Roma, Empoli, Napoli, Florence, and Cagliari, we'll explore how these mega stadiums will change the landscape of Italian football. Stick around as we give you all the details on these future landmarks of the sport. Let's go. New San Siro. Inter and AC Milan are moving forward with a major project to build a new San Siro stadium next to the current Giuseppe Meazza. The project, with an investment exceeding €1 billion, is scheduled to begin in 2027 and is expected to be completed by 2030. The new stadium will have a capacity of 71,500 seats, including 13,000 dedicated to corporate and hospitality areas, reflecting a focus on premium experiences to maximize revenue. Although most of the existing San Siro will be demolished, key elements like the tower and part of the south section will be preserved, maintaining the stadium's historic identity. This decision replaces the original La Cattedrale plan, which envisioned the complete demolition of the stadium. The financing will come from a combination of private investment, loans, and potential commercial development around the stadium. In terms of environmental and community impact, the project plans to keep at least 50% of the surrounding area as green space. Discussions are ongoing about the exact balance of permeable areas and the effects of new parking facilities. Additionally, Mayor Beppe Sala has suggested using the funds from selling the current San Siro site to compensate local residents for any disruptions during the 7 to 8 years of construction. This new San Siro aims to blend cutting-edge design with the rich legacy of the original stadium, creating a modern and sustainable venue that will provide an enhanced fan experience and secure long-term financial success for both clubs. Renovation of Stadio Renato Dall'Era. The renovation of Stadio Renato Dall'Era in Bologna focuses on preserving its historical elements while incorporating modern design. The project, led by architect Gino Zavanella, aims to reveal the original 1927 brick arcades by removing later additions from the 1990 World Cup. The renovation will preserve the west stand and rebuild the other stands, bringing them closer to the pitch for better visibility. A lightweight steel structure will reduce the visual footprint and maximize space for services. The seating capacity will be reduced to 26,700, with 22 premium boxes, 1,345 seats for visiting fans, and 62 wheelchair spaces. The stadium will also feature 108 press seats and a 1,160 square meters Bologna FC Museum. The new roof will use a 3-layer structure for natural ventilation, and lightweight materials will be used to preserve views of the historic tower. The design will blend with nearby structures through modern finishes and lighting. The project will cost €100 million, funded through a public-private partnership. The city of Bologna will contribute €40 million, while Bologna FC's owners, the Saputo family, will provide €60 million. The project aims to balance historical preservation with modern needs while setting a new standard for sustainable sports architecture. Despite a reduced capacity, commercial spaces and premium boxes are expected to ensure financial success. New Pietralata Stadium. AS Roma is progressing with plans for a new stadium in Pietralata, marking a new era for the club as it separates from Lazio in terms of venue ownership. The initial goal was to open the stadium in 2027, coinciding with the club's centenary. But the current expected date is 2028. The estimated budget has increased significantly, now exceeding €1 billion, up from the original €570 million forecasted in 2022. The new Pietralata Stadium will have an initial capacity of 60,000 spectators, with the potential to expand to 65,000 based on demand and available permits. The project faces bureaucratic hurdles, including the need for a single commissioner to streamline processes and legal issues regarding demolitions. However, strong political backing from Mayor Gualtieri and President Ezio Simonelli is pushing for faster progress. Although 2027 is a symbolic target for AS Roma's centenary, accumulated delays and rising costs have made it impossible to maintain this date for the opening of this new stadium. The success of the 2028 opening will depend on overcoming these challenges. Roma has already set the date for presenting this project. It will take place on April 21st, the birthday of Rome. Once this stage is completed, the international tender for awarding the works can begin, and construction is expected to start in the coming months. New Napoli Stadium project. Aurelio De Laurentiis, the president and owner of SSC Napoli, has announced plans to build a new 60,000-seat stadium in the Bagnoli district of Naples. This decision marks the refusal to renovate the Stadio Diego Armando Maradona, with the old stadium potentially being repurposed for rugby and athletics. The new stadium project is set to require a total investment of 300 million euros, with 250 million euros allocated to the stadium itself and 50 million euros for an integrated sports complex. While the new stadium would undoubtedly modernize the club's facilities, Napoli's exclusion from Italy's bid to host Euro 2032 is a consequence of the project's timeline and the location's ongoing uncertainty. The financial outlook for the club appears promising. De Laurentiis projects that the new stadium could generate an additional 70 million euros to 100 million euros in revenue per season, enhancing the club's financial autonomy. However, there are challenges, including the need to finalize the land location for the stadium, as the area is still under evaluation. The political and legal aspects of the project are also complex, with ongoing discussions with the municipality of Naples still in the interlocutory phase. SSC Napoli's new stadium is a bold and ambitious project that aims to modernize the club's infrastructure and secure long-term financial sustainability. However, logistical hurdles and tight timelines pose risks to the successful completion of the project, making it a critical endeavor for the club's future. Renovation of Stadio Carlo Castellani. Empoli Football Club has unveiled an ambitious 45 million euro redevelopment plan for their home ground, the Stadio Carlo Castellani, aiming to transform it into a modern, multifunctional venue. The project is set to increase the stadium's capacity from 16,100 to over 18,600 seats, enhancing the matchday experience for fans. The redevelopment will be executed in multiple phases over approximately 36 months, allowing Empoli FC to continue playing at their home ground during the construction. A key aspect of the plan is the removal of the existing athletics track, which will bring fans closer to the pitch and create a more intimate atmosphere. The project also includes the construction of commercial spaces, an auditorium, and a parking facility with over 1,300 spaces, aiming to serve both sports and community events. The redevelopment of Stadio Castellani is currently in the planning and negotiation stages, with construction expected to begin this year once the necessary agreements and permits are secured. The new facilities are anticipated to be operational by 2027. This ambitious project underscores Empoli FC's commitment to providing modern facilities for both players and fans, while also contributing to the broader development of the Empoli community. The ongoing discussions with local authorities are aimed at addressing any concerns and ensuring the success of the project. New Cagliari Stadium. Cagliari Calcio is progressing with plans to build the new Nuovo Stadio Cagliari, which will be located on the site of the former Stadio Sant'Elia in Cagliari, Italy. The project aims to create a modern venue that will not only enhance the club's facilities, but also revitalize the surrounding Sant'Elia neighborhood. The stadium will have a capacity of 21,000 spectators, with the potential to expand to 24,000 seats. The estimated cost of the project is around 55 million euros, and it is expected to be completed by the summer of 2026, with the aim of hosting matches during UEFA Euro 2032. Designed by the architectural firm OneWorks, the stadium will incorporate innovative features while respecting the site's historical significance. Beyond the stadium itself, the project includes comprehensive plans to regenerate the Sant'Elia district, benefiting the local community and contributing to the area's urban development. Cagliari Calcio is also exploring opportunities for naming rights to help fund the project. As of December 2023, the Cagliari City Council approved the final plans for the stadium, and construction is set to begin in summer 2025. The Nuovo Stadio Cagliari represents a significant investment in the club's future, aiming to provide a state-of-the-art facility for both players and fans, while also contributing to the city's infrastructure and long-term growth. New Stadio Artemio Franchi. ACF Fiorentina has committed to a comprehensive renovation of their historic home, Stadio Artemio Franchi, aiming to modernize the facility while preserving its architectural heritage. The project includes installing a new roof, constructing new grandstands to bring fans closer to the pitch, and implementing sustainable features such as LED lighting, photovoltaic panels, and a rainwater collection system. Enhanced fan experience is also a priority, with plans for fast internet connectivity to facilitate ticketing, merchandise purchases, and access to digital content. The renovation is projected to span several years, with the goal of completing the upgrades by October 31st, 2026, in time for UEFA Euro 2032 final host confirmation. Throughout the construction phases, Fiorentina will continue to play at the Franchi, with at least 30,000 seats available during matches. The Italian branch of Arup leads the design, collaborating with Mario Cucinella Architects and Cupoloni Architectura. Club owner Rocco Commisso has expressed readiness to invest approximately 100 million euros, contingent upon securing a minimum 50-year concession to manage the stadium. This investment aims to fund both the ongoing renovations and the development of commercial infrastructures, including VIP areas, restaurants, and shops, transforming the stadium into a year-round entertainment and business hub. The renovation of Stadio Artemio Franchi represents Fiorentina's dedication to enhancing their historic home, aiming to blend tradition with modernity. While financial and logistical challenges persist, the club's proactive approach and collaboration with various stakeholders underscore their commitment to delivering a state-of-the-art venue for both players and fans. That's a wrap on the incredible new stadium projects happening across Italy. The future of football in Italy is looking brighter than ever, especially with these stadiums playing a key role in the bid for UEFA Euro 2032 alongside Turkey. We can't wait to see these massive arenas come to life and host some of the biggest football moments on the continent. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss any of our upcoming videos. Let us know in the comments which stadium project excites you the most. And as always, thanks for watching.